How's it going, everybody? This is Travis Platt Reviews, and today we're here for the 4th episode of my series Quicktalk, where we go over some of the best reviews from my TikTok page, which is the home for quick improv reviews. For more analytical, in-depth videos, you can subscribe right here on YouTube, and be sure to turn on post notifications. Also, be sure to give this video a like and comment below if there's another album you'd like me to review. Also, I've been way more active on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok lately, so if you want more from me, you can go ahead and follow me on all three. It is at Travis Platt Reviews. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Okay, so let's talk about the debut EP by emo rap meets pop punk meets alternative rock artist Danny Goo. And I've been a fan of him for the better part of this year, and I've liked every single he's released so far. So, this being his debut EP, I was excited for it, and a lot of the tracks were from this year. A lot of great stuff on here. First notable track I want to mention is the track Bad Company, which has a really nice vibe, very nice melodic trap element to it, and I really like it lyrically too. Another track that I really like is the pop punk inspired track Better Off. That has a really nice full band feeling to it throughout the track. And also the track So In Love, which features emo rap artist Lil Lotus, who is one of my favorite artists. And also the track Blue I really like a lot lyrically. Overall, there is so much potential with this artist, and this EP is really good. I really like it, so I'm going to be giving it an 8 out of 10. Let's talk about the new EP by Saiah, who is a combination of emo rap, hyper pop, and punk. It's a very unique combination, and I don't think there's really anyone making music like Saiah right now, and that's what makes him such an incredible artist. I first heard of Saiah through his collaboration with the artist Guardin, Polaroid, and I've been hooked ever since. And this EP, a lot of energy compared to those kind of tracks. And my personal favorites are the tracks I Hate Your Guts, just a really nice crunchy punk energy, and the closing track 3 Nights, which also has that very aggressiveness to it. The middle tracks, I Sold My Heart to You and Hate Me Love Me, have a lot of nice trap influence, and it's a very experimental EP. And that's one thing I really like about Saiah. Overall, really good EP with a lot of fun moments, and overall I'm going to be giving this one a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so let's talk about Tree City Sessions 2. Dance Gavin Dance is one of my favorite bands of all time, and this is the sequel to their live album, Tree City Sessions, where they played a completely new set of songs that weren't on the original, and this was a fan-selected set. And we got a lot of songs that the band normally won't play live. Like, we got NASA, Blue Dream, Jesus H. Macy, we got Stroke On Millionaire, just so much good stuff, and Blue Dream especially was one of the biggest highlights, and it was the one that most people are talking about right now. With having Tillian perform it instead of the original vocalist Johnnie Craig, gave a completely different taste. Some of my favorite moments were when Andrew Wells, who is the touring rhythm guitarist, got a chance to perform like he did on Uneasy Hearts Weigh the Most and Nothing Shameful. Overall, as a live album, this is great stuff, and I'm going to be giving it an 8 out of 10. Okay, so let's talk about the debut EP from emo rap artist Sacha Online. So, Sacha Online started whenever the emo rap meets alternative pop artist Family Pet went on a hiatus after one half of the members left. And with this is the remaining member of Family Pet in their solo endeavor. And I really want to like this, but I really can't. Camera and On the Beach at Night are good songs, and same with Pray by Shinigami, but there's just honestly something so mediocre and amateur about this EP, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but I can tell the potential that Family Pet had. They're one of my favorite artists, and there's some kind of punch that's really missing here, and honestly, I'm going to be giving this a 3.5 out of 10. Let's talk about the new EP by emo rap and punk artist beetyl, Manuscript for the Self-Obsessed. beetyl is an artist that I've really liked this year, having a really nice influence of emo rap with an influence of punk and rock for a very unique and clever sound. And with this EP, he does it again with another great release. The track Icy has so much energy just right off the gate, and I really enjoy it. And I just love the rock influenced track Traveling Through Time. just the amount of catchy hook it has, almost dance influence here and there, just really, really good stuff. And the hard rap influence track, Murder Your Muse, featuring the artist Play Dead, another great artist, is so good as well. And with the emotionally charged introspective and the closing track video, overall, very great EP to close off the year. I give this an 8.5 out of 10. It's the final day of 2020, which is the most anticipated day of the year. Not because, well, kind of because of it's over, but also because one of my favorite artists, alternative artist Guardin, released his brand new album, So That's It, Huh? And here are my thoughts on the album. And overall, this is a fantastic album. I'm going to have a new video on my YouTube channel, Travis Platt Reviews, about this album in full, but some quick thoughts. Wow, fantastic record. Some of my favorite tracks are The Cycle, which is the 11th track. Just the amount of negative, like kind of vibey but pessimistic energy. Willow Ave with Sewerperson and Little Narnia, incredible. Make It Out, I love the Dance Gavin dance reference, and the song has a really nice, it's just, this album is so well put together. Daisies with Flowers as well. Overall, fantastic record. I'll talk about it more later, but for now, 8.5 out of 10. Let's talk about the debut album from the hard rock band American Dream Machine, which this band is they got on my radar through an Instagram ad, I think, earlier this year, and there's a good, solid band here, and with their debut album, it shows a lot of potential that they have, being a very fiery, hard rock band that has a lot of potential in the mainstream, as well as being unique, but also having a familiar sound that we could be used to as fans. Some of my favorite tracks are the singles Dead and especially Bad News, as well as Seraphim, which was one of my favorite deep cuts, and the way that the album closes with Heart was also very cool. Even though it's what we expect with this hard rock band and a lot of these modern hard rock bands, there's still a lot of good stuff here, and when it comes to these up-and-coming rock bands, this is one that I think you should keep your eye on right now. I give their debut album a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, so let's talk about the new Slaughter Beach Dog album. If you didn't know, Slaughter Beach Dog is now the primary project of Jake Ewald, who is most known as the guitarist and co-vocalist of the emo band Modern Baseball. Now, since Modern Baseball has been on hiatus, Jake has been taking a lot of attention to Slaughter Beach Dog. They've released several different albums and EPs, and it's a lot more of an indie kind of relaxing vibe compared to the angsty energy of Modern Baseball. And with this album, there's a lot more orchestra, there's a lot of saxophone, a lot of brass, and this might be my favorite Slaughter Beach Dog album to date, with some great songs like Do You Understand?, the almost spoken word bit of My Girl, as well as the title track, Fell in Love, and Van Morrison, all great tracks, and as well as the closer, Notes from a Brief Engagement. Overall, there is a lot of good stuff here. It's not for fans of Mobo, but it's new stuff, very good, 7.5 out of 10. Okay, so let's talk about Comet 3, the return album with a combination of Sewerperson and producer JabariOnTheBeat. And they've done many different albums together, including Comet 1 and 2, Ghost Stories, and March of the Undead, but it's been a while since they've worked together, because Sewerperson has jumped from different producers for his different projects. But one thing that's very notable about the combination of Sewerperson and JabariOnTheBeat is a very upbeat kind of trap, modern rap influence, and this is pretty noticeable on this album. But you also have a little bit of hints of Sewerperson with other producers, the different vocal styles. Specifically on tracks, this is a lullaby and goodnight interlude, but primarily this is a pretty good album. I think it does lack in quality compared to the last couple releases he's had, but overall, I'm going to be giving this a 6.5 out of 10. Let's talk about the new album by YouTuber and musician Johnnie Guilbert, The Last Thing I Want Is Help. Johnnie is most known for his time in the YouTuber group My Digital Escape, and after it disbanded in 2016, he decided to take his music more seriously. And he's released 2 albums since, this being the second one, and it's pretty solid. This album goes in a bit of an emo pop rock style throughout the entirety, with very vulnerable lyrics, but also a nice catchy upbeat moments. This is the most evident on the lead single Welcome to Hell, as well as the tracks Lost My Sanity, Anxiety, and Poison. There is one thing that I don't like about the album, and it's the fact that the final song on the album, Let Go, uses the same exact instrumental as the track I'm No Superman, which came out on his second EP. But it feels a little lazy, but overall for pretty solid work, I'm going to be giving this a 5 out of 10.